Hey pros. Alright, so this is like vlog 2.5, not necessarily vlog 3. As you guys can tell, I'm just waking up. As you guys can tell, my face is nice and swollen today. And I kind of feel like I needed to record this particular vlog. Um, as kind of an update after the fact. So this will really fall in line after the vlog about the surgery and how that went. So, but I got to get this one out. So last night was a very long night, in a sense of me not sleeping. The painkillers that they give, which I don't know if they're narcotic or not, but they don't really take the pain away per se. And honestly, sleep is a hit or miss, especially for me, where when I'm uncomfortable, I have a hard time sleeping. I have a hard time maneuvering past that. So, last night I definitely tossed and turned a lot, especially because my lower back has been burning. And it's not even my lower back, it's my sacrum, which is that area between your butt and your back. It's like a little triangle area. That area collects fluid, and because my incisions heal so quickly, they have to stick a syringe in that area every single massage. So I've gotten a total of 6 massages, but one of which was 2 hours, so that technically makes it 7. But anyhow, that was my night in a nutshell. Something that I will notate for you guys, because compression is extremely important in this process. But I'm one of those people where I don't like to be compressed. I don't even like wearing a bra. If I didn't have to wear a bra, I wouldn't even wear a bra. I don't like socks. I don't like shoes. I think I'm supposed to be Tarzan or Jane in the wilderness or something, but neither here nor there. Last night, I slept in my garment, and I had them put it on the second notch. I don't recommend you compressing as much at night as you do during the day, okay? And just hear me out. And people might disagree. Some people might be able to handle it, but you swell more at night than you do during the day. Because at night, your body is rejuvenating, you are resting, you're not moving for at least 6 to 8 hours, right? At night, you tend to swell a lot more, and then when you wake up, it's extremely painful, to say the least. And it's not even the tummy tuck, because the tummy tuck, they cut through the nerves. So everything in that area is really more, say, numb, but like your core is sore. Because remember, they did muscle repair, all this stuff. What really aggravates you is the lipo. The lipo. I've had lipo. This is my 4th round of lipo in 10 years or something. Definitely every single time it has hurt. I've not had one time any different from the other. The sides hurt the most, which is your flanks, because that's where you have the most meat. Your sacrum hurts because there's meat against the bone that's there. Your back hurts because there's a lot of meat and rolls there too. So all of that is kind of included. Now, in this particular round, my surgeon, she was extremely aggressive. And I'm saying aggressive, not saying aggressive in a nasty way, meaning because I have so much scar tissue, I know she had to work really hard to get through mine. My surgery lasted about 4 hours. from start to finish, which traditionally I don't think they last that long, but it lasted about 4 hours. Um, so yeah, last night was one of the longer nights. I had to get up and ask one of the um, people here to bring me down to the first notch because my level of discomfort is ridiculous. And the more you lay down, the worse you feel. So I highly, highly recommend that you walk as much as you possibly can because walking is what really helps to get the fluid out. Laying down does not help you at all. Laying down actually makes it worse. So, I actually get excited when I see the sun coming up because I know at that point it's time for me to get up and start moving through the day. And I'm happier in the daytime than at night. I feel like my anxiety is through the roof at night because I know what is to come. Technically, what is to come. Like, I know what is to come. So, highly recommend, definitely, to keep your faja at a very comfortable place at night. During the day, you can pressure yourself because you're moving and grooving, and that fluid is moving with you, but not at night. I didn't really show you guys my drain, which that's another thing that was very different than when I did lipo, tummy tuck, all that in the States. In the States, they use these little cheapy bulbs. I'm calling them what they are. These little bulbs, and the tube is about that small. Okay? And they put it in your body. Sometimes you have one drain, sometimes you have two. Depending on the doctor, depending on you, depending on a number of different factors. Here, they are, so what I say, serious about drainage and compression and massages. I am 7 days post-op. I started my massage the day after my surgery. Baby, the massages are the most intense part. These, when people hear the word massage, they think harmonious bliss. Every day I know I'm getting a massage, my head starts to throb because I know what is to come for today. Because these massages here, guys, I'm going to tell you the honest God truth. Had I come here my first time and just did what I wanted to do for me, didn't allow anyone to dictate what was okay, didn't allow people to talk me out of my decisions, I would have been already at this point. But everything is a process. You have to recognize that everything is a process. And it is what it is. But I'm happy with my results right now. I'm just not happy with the process. And I'm giving you guys the raw thing here. Like, I'm not happy with the process behind it, but I love how I'm looking. And I saw that day one. Day one, I'm talking literally opening my eyes. I saw the difference, 1,000%. Versus my first time doing the tummy tuck and lipo, I woke up and I'm like, I still look the same. So, anyway, trigger warning, gross warning. This is the drain, okay? This is what my drain looks like here. They actually use these very big vacuum drains with huge tubes because you are pushing out tons of fluid. And at home, they're using these little itty bitty, foolish looking tubes that make no sense. Another thing here, the medications that they give you after, it's a lot. So I have iron tablets, I get vitamin C tablets, I got 2 antibiotics, I have anticoagulant shots, which is basically shots to keep you from clotting or helps to remove or push those clots out. Pain medication, and then regular medication that you would normally utilize, like my thyroid medication. I'm not a narcotic painkiller kind of person, so I just brought Tylenol PMs. To be quite honest, from my massages, I will never take a Tylenol PM or even a regular Tylenol at that sense. I have to take the narcotic, and even then it still hurts. Hold on, Mama. Thank you. Actually, if I do my favor. No, I'm gonna come out. Yeah, I gotta get up. I can't sit here. Thank you, Mama. I love her. She is my favorite one. Yvette is my favorite. Out of all of the people here, Yvette is just the sweetest one. She does not deserve to work here. She needs to be in some high society recovery home that is paying her amazing money, because she's just so good. She is the highlight of my stay here, because I know that when I'm with her, I'm all right. Shout out to Yvette. You guys, the people at that recovery house don't know what they have, but Yvette is it, and I can see Yvette working in such a higher position, because she's on it. She's on it. And she's such a sweetheart. Gosh. Okay. Anyway, stay focused. I'll do another video about my supplies, things that I needed, things that I did to prepare to come here. So you guys can definitely get that part of it. I don't want to bombard you guys in one video. That one video might be like 4 hours long. So, you know, one thing that I can say about this process is my family and my close friends that know about what I'm doing have been the most supportive people ever. Because I know there's some people that will come, and because your family doesn't support your decisions, your family doesn't support you coming here, they're out of fear and worry and, oh, you don't need that. And not my family. My family's like, okay, so that's what you wanted to do? Okay, cool. When you doing it? All right. You got all your ducks in a row? That's my family. And I'm thankful for my family, because they made this process so much easier for me. People don't understand the smallest ounce of support changes everything. If you come here knowing that, you know, you don't have support of those that you love, it makes it even more complicated. So for those of you that have family members and friends who are possibly doing this, don't discourage them. Encourage them. Support their decisions. It's not your body. It's not your money. It's not your mind. It's not your thought process. Even if you don't agree with it for yourself, that is for yourself. But the worst thing you can do is not support a person who wants to do something like this because you have an insecurity about it. And that's just my thought on it. Outside of those words, I'm sure you guys want to see what I look like, right? All right, so these are raw and uncut videos, okay, you guys? So I'm gonna show you guys my current snatchery right now. I'm fixing my faja so that you don't see my chocha, because I don't actually sleep in underwear. And one thing I will say, you guys, okay, so I wore a size 8 in Hanes, because I only wear cotton underwear, aka a large in Victoria's Secret cotton. Those don't fit. They don't fit. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all that face forward right now. They don't fit. I brought brand new ones with me. because I'm a firm believer that when you're coming somewhere to do anything medical and you have people helping you, make sure you bring new underwear. But we'll talk about that in the What You Need vlog. Highly recommend going up a size in your underwear if you're doing a BBL or your hips or anything, because remember, also I'm swollen, you guys, so I know that this is not the end result of my butt. This is a lot of swelling too, and I'm okay with that because I never wanted a big voluptuous butt anyway, and this is not a big voluptuous butt that I have. This butt actually looks amazing, but if it shrinks a little bit, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because my objective was never the BBL in the first place. Some people want that. I didn't too care for it because I already had a bum. I feel like all the fat that I was gaining went to my butt anyway. So that is why I'm like, it wasn't a big deal for me. But let me try to get up. I want y'all to see how I have to get up, okay? All right, I'm gonna move y'all over just a little bit. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm up. Let me get my little shoes on, my little house shoes. Okay. I don't know where my little piece is that goes with this. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna bring y'all in for the look. Like I said, raw and uncut. Okay. Let me put y'all over here in this corner here. Tilt y'all down a little bit. All right, so clearly you can tell, let me put my drain down. Clearly you can tell that I've had something done. I'm in my faja, okay? Y'all see the booty? All right, let me just make sure that everything's covered. Yes, it is, okay. So, this is my body, and I am officially 8 days post-op. I'm severely swollen right in here, and I also have my incisions are covered, so it kind of makes my garment protrude. But even in that, my back is definitely swollen. But the bow tie is there. The hips, she filled my hips out just a little bit. This works for me, okay? I'm okay. And I know that as the swelling goes down, you get even tinier. So I look forward to seeing what that is gonna be like. I do look forward to seeing what that is gonna be like. Cause I'm only 8 days post-op. And at 8 days, I look amazing already. All right, you guys, let me sit down so I can finish this little piece of conversation that we have in here. Ooh. Face-wise, I bought 3 different ones of these things. Well, 2 different ones, and then this one I got from the doctor. This one is actually the most comfortable. And it's supposed to help, you know, compress down here. Keep it nice and compressed because it's gonna go up and down and swelling. Whew. Anybody who does mommy makeover, where you do everything all at once, God bless you. Absolutely not. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, through this part of the process, I would truly say, after this, I see why a lot of people who get work done, they jump into, now I gotta maintain this, or if anything, I gotta just do better. I'm not going back under that knife. Experiencing it here, and as serious as they take it, because they do take it extremely serious, and I love that. In the States, they don't, it's, did I say in the last video that they're doing us an injustice? They are. Because here, it is literally, period. And I'm sure in previous times, you know, as things get better, as things change, that's when, you know, laws change and stuff like that. But here, I would definitely say they take it really serious. And I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. Not at all when it comes on to the actual process. So if you feel like you're one that wants to do it, absolutely do it. Do it, do it, do it. And don't let anyone talk you out of it, because this is your body. You have to live with it. You have to care about it. And no one else can make this decision for you. So shout out to my family, because my family has been the most supportive, like literally every single day. I'm on the phone with my mom, my dad, my friends, my kids. It's just been amazing. It's been a great experience. Not a pain. So let me show you guys these different meds that I have to take. So this is one of the antibiotics, urolithin, urolithin, which is really clindamycin. This is clindamycin, because you can see it, but it's just in the Spanish forms. This is levofloxacin. That's another one. That's the two antibiotics that I take. This is the pain relief. It comes in a liquid form, which this morning I'm definitely gonna take one, because I had a long night. I try not to use these as much, which I haven't been, but I'm definitely gonna use it today. You gotta just know when your body needs something. And it doesn't help if your blood pressure is raised from you being in pain. So, you know, that's that. Then I brought a ton of my own stuff with me just in case. So I also take an omeprazole. They give you 10 days of omeprazole, okay? Just remember, you just had surgery. You're constricted in this garment. It's gonna increase your reflux, okay? So omeprazole is another one. For Foley, an iron tablet, they give you that, definitely. And then vitamin C chewables, they give you that too. So that's all the medications that they give you, and then the anticoagulant shots, which you get one shot. My doctor actually does one shot for 14 days. One shot every day for 14 days. Baby, it ain't that much anticoagulation on the planet. So I've had my first post-op visit already, which was on Wednesday, which that would have been Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Excuse me. That would be 5 days post-op. And then I go back to see her again on Monday, at which time I'm gonna ask her if I can stop taking those damn shots, because they're driving me nuts. But, you know, follow your doctor, of course. That's just Crystal being Crystal. You know, wanting to do what she wants to do. And some very important people enlightened me that, Crystal, when you say you're not doing something, that's what you said. And I have to stop that. So that's something that's a work in progress. Outside of that, let me go over what I brought with me. So I brought Tylenol PMs, which I use those at night. Oh, they also give you a sleeping pill. Me personally, I've never taken sleeping pills, and that's the reason why I chose not to take their sleeping pills. And it's not because, oh, I don't believe in what they gave me or anything, but I've never taken sleeping pills, and I just don't feel like I want to do that here. So I do the Tylenol PM route. It has helped, but some nights were worse than others. I can definitely tell you guys some nights are worse than others. Anyhow, I brought my thyroid medication. I also brought some, here, let me just take these out. I brought some One-A-Days, some Dulcolax, my colon cleanse if I need it, my vitamin D, which I actually need to take that today. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those out. I brought some Benadryl, some traditional Tylenol, and omeprazole, which I didn't need the omeprazole because they had already given me omeprazole anyway. So I didn't even use my omeprazole. I'll put those in there because I'm going to take those. And then other things that I brought some Bromelain capsules. I put them inside of a Ziploc bag because you don't want your bag to be too much, and you gotta pay bag fees, all these things. So that's neither here nor there. I don't use their iron capsules that they gave me because from day one they made me constipated. And if I tell you guys that constipation for a person like Crystal, who goes like up to 2-3 times a day, is the worst. I cried my first and second day. I was in extreme anxiety mode. It was really bad. So I like the food builders, so that's what I use. And it's not to say, oh, go against what your doctor says, but your body is your body is your body. Okay? Now, something like iron, I can move and groove around. Okay? Something like iron, I will move and groove around that. But things like antibiotics and stuff, I don't play with that. If you give me antibiotics and you say I gotta take these, that's what I gotta take. Period. But something like iron, I had them juice some beets for me, and I just drank those in place of the iron for the last day or so. And that worked out fine. So yeah, that's that. But whew, I feel better now that I've just released how my night went, and just got to talk about it because it's a lot. But that is good because the better days are to come. As long as I keep myself motivated. And the hardest part of this is really you. It's not anything else, it's you. That's the hardest part of this whole process. You are the hardest part of this process. You can make or break this process. You can make this the most miserable trip of your life, or make the best of it as you can, which I did a little bit of both. So these are the truth moments that people don't tell you about in the surgeries. These are the things that people don't share with you. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, I'm about to get my day started. Go ahead and brush my teeth. Go drink some tea. That's one thing that I do recommend. Get up in the morning, drink some tea, you guys. It helps with the gas. Get that gas out. Go back the old school route, right? Try not to drink any coffee. I know some of you need coffee to start your day, but when your body's healing like this, caffeine is good if you have a headache or something, but I don't recommend it. Ooh. And I'm not fasting while I'm here because fasting, my doctor already put no dieting and no fasting because you need the food. The food is what's going to help heal the body. You need the fat. You need some carbs. You need the food. So that part I don't recommend. So when I get back home and I'm done with all these antibiotics, one of which I'll be done with today. I think today or tomorrow will be my last dose. Actually, yeah, I think tomorrow I'll be finished with this one. And then the clindamycin you kind of take over the next 2 or 3 days. It's about 10 days, 7 to 10 days of antibiotics. So, yeah. See y'all in the next vlog. Peace.